Okay, so we're inside the community center. Let's empty their cabinets as per tradition. Got some valuables, some stuff we can maybe sell. Vending machine here. We'll maybe visit this before we leave. Try to sell off a few things. Things that we're not going to break down. Ooh, hello.
Oh.
Whoa! Oh, I didn't see him. Okay, she died super quick. And we almost died. Whoa. Good thing we're finding Adreno everywhere. Bypass shunts. Where is that little thing? He's lucky. He gets to live today.
Hey, here we go. Nice one. I see you now.
Okay, we gotta spam this thing. That seems really good. Jeez. This gun is not bad. Probably don't need to be reloading this as much. We have a billion bullets inside. There we go. I can't wait to get some, like, significant feeling upgrades, because we seem very fragile right now. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Okay, so looking at this, it's showing 35 and 6, which I think... I was asking some of these questions before, but I think I've got it now. If we look here... Our hacking is 35 because of the armor that we're wearing. So this is showing that we need a 6. We have 35. And we need 1 shunt, I guess. We have 3. So we can hack this. Very cool. If we have a hack of 25, we can encode a first aid key card. Thank you for choosing Spacer's Choice. Okay. History of Emerald Vale exhibit. The history of Emerald Vale, once complete, will display the proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come. Decorating the main hall of our noble community center, this elaborate diorama of memorabilia of our settlement's founding will embody the hardworking spirit of the Spacer family. The centerpiece of this grand exhibit will be a taxidermized manta queen erected within our main lobby as a sign of civilization's victory over nature itself. Director Pickett. Salt tuna. If the ocean or rivers are part of the veins of Emerald Vale, then salt tunas are highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Salt tuna are semiparous, which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's when our trusty Spacer's Choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. Yum. This place has seen better days. Primals. This display, fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals, required extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in the pursuit of authenticity. I think these are what we saw outside that ship. Or our ship, I should say. Canids can be found all over the Emerald Vale in two distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt in packs, while domesticated canids can be loyal companions. It's important to remember that the canid is still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. Nothing mentioning the flying things. And then this. Coming soon, Manta Queen. Feast your eyes on the great frilled Manta Queen, sovereign of her nest, imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imagination. But I can't see it. Huh. Residents and workers that used to be here. Or work here, I should say. Till the Marauders showed up. She's so psyched for me. Yeah, we got him. So here is another example, right? 46. We have our 5 required. We have 46. And because it would normally require 1, it doesn't cost us anything because of the perk that we picked. First aid room key. From Rosenberg to everybody for key cards. The key card encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting key cards to anyone who walks by. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a key card from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your card, Ira. Okay, so all these key card things, I don't even know what we need one for, but I guess it's an emergency room. I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Manta Queen is wasting all of our budget and holding up development on the entire exhibit. This has to stop, the financial officer. And then Mr. Pickett, letters to update you regarding your request for 1 adult Manta Queen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees, obviously, as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. Very generous. I look forward to hearing from you. Wow. Okay. Okay. I feel like we're going to run into a Manticore or Manta Queen. All right, so we don't really have any upgrades here. This is a level 10 or an armor 10 helmet. Here, torso-wise, we're the same. Okay, that's where he came from. Bypass shunt. There's the other room. Ah, okay. Okay, this is our first aid room. I understand. We had multiple ways to get this key. And here's the medicine. Now we just have to decide what we want to do with it. Let's go upstairs. They mentioned a second level.
You took one down!
Yeah, sure did. I got him. What's this? Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 1? What is that? The Youth Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. A dense technical primer. Volume describes the process of building a computing machine using electrodes and spectrum potatoes? This is for a quest of some kind. Huh. So somebody, I guess, is going to ask for this. And they are going to be stoked when we already have it. Alright. I suppose we can leave here. Now, we have a couple of options. We could go back and bring him this medicine. But I think we'll probably try to do some stuff while we're out here. Let's maybe take a look outside first. Get our bearings, and then we'll go for it. Prefabricated living, just like home.
Incoming.
Whoa. Good job. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you serious? Is she down already? She is. Yeah, we could use some serious armor upgrades. Let's get rid of this, because I know I'll blow myself up. These guys don't have anything. There we go. We should actually try... Hold on. Item repair. Keeping your company gear in tip-top shape is expected, and something you're carrying needs repair. You can repair weapons and armor at a workbench using weapon and armor parts. Get them from breaking down unwanted items. Players with engineering skill can repair their gear without need of a workbench. Repairing an item returns to 100% durability and full effectiveness, ready to cause or prevent maximum damage. Okay, so you can see the wrench here. This one's dropping a little bit. This one's dropping a little bit. These seem to be fine. Insufficient armor parts. So we'd have to break some of these down, which we can do. This is giving... Yeah, this is just a duplicate. If we don't see any improvements, I don't see why we would keep these. We can maybe sell them. Here's a lockpick +5. Slightly lower armor rating. But actually, I think that's going to suit us better. And we can hold R to repair all equipped. 33 weapon parts and 12 armor parts. Okay, so hold on. Let's just do the one that we need. And then over here, I want to try this now that we have a bunch of energy ammo. The bolter pistol. And then we've got the shotgun, the light machine gun, and the assault rifle. And then a bunch of these that we can probably just break down. We can repair all equipped, sure. Why not? Okay, so which task we want to tackle next? We don't really want to go back. We've got the ability to deliver Reed's message, which is north of here. We don't really want to do Stranger in a Strange Land until we deliver that message. There's a logic module over there as well. Turn in the medicine. The journal, which I believe... Yeah, it's over there also. Okay, so we're going to go here and deliver the message, which is north. We're very close. Let's get reloads in here. So pretty much as soon as an enemy runs at us, we're going to throw her at them. Seems to be working okay. What's going on here? Makeshift low pressure suit. Here we go. Very cool. Corporate Service Award. See, all of these additional consumables that we're picking up, I think this would be really useful if we could... see, look at this. You can do this for free.
I could do that.
It'd be really useful if we could equip it to a slot and then switch them, which I think comes with medicine. A scorched journal. After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure all these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build their mechanicals with custom tooled parts, right? Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with things a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together, but I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core that I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds, and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processing core again and giving it a few more good whacks. That'll learn it. It seems like something right up Parvati's alley. Plasma rifle. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, so it's a long gun, 71 DPS, level 6. That light machine gun's pretty solid. Let's switch it with this. And it can apply burn. Not bad. Some energy weapons can charge for a bigger attack. Hold the attack button to build up energy, then release. Okay. And it really pays to, like, steal everybody's stuff. And, like, not only are we finding a ton of, like, shunts and lockpicks and health, just, like, everything. So many benefits to being a thief. We're definitely going to need to hit a workbench and do some tinkering soon. Also, we should probably sell a few things. I should have stopped at that vending machine like I planned, but... Canids.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Okay, well, I'm not totally here for trouble, so just hear me out for a second.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Little does she know that couldn't be further from the truth. Reed said something about former workers living out in the wilderness.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
That's fair. That's fair. Do you know where I can find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Got it. I'm just trying to figure out how I can repair my ship.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship.
Yeah.
Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet.
Kind of a first world problem.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Maybe we can buy some good favor here. I can keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Okay, well, we'll check out her place. Unless marauders got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of places.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Yep, sorry. Fair enough. Questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
So, any ideas where she might be hiding at all?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Okay. You snooped in there?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
How well do you know her?
Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close.
Stefan.
If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Okay. You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Right. Maybe the marauders took her?
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skill as far as I could tell.
Any chance you could point me somewhere specific, not just like out there?
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing.
Okay.
Gotta come from somewhere. What is it?
All right. Well, let's check this out. We'll talk to Adelaide first, and then we'll look for that girl's room and steal everything inside. By that, I mean investigate thoughtfully. Yeah, we better...
Gosh, it's so pretty. Got it. Heads down.
Yeah, thanks. See, she's catching on.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Whoa, super inviting.
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
See, I mean, we already like her better. Yeah, what's that smell?
That'd be the garden, dear. You're standing in a garden. Also fertilizer, so mind your boots.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often.
Robert.
Staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
So we had heard something about her father earlier, but it was kind of like a sensitive thing, so might get a little bit more information as we go. Looks like you've made a home for yourself out here. This is not just
anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose.
fair.
So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Hold on. Hold on. You guys can fly?
My goodness. Aren't you just charming?
I do have some points in charm, yes. Is this your greenhouse?
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice.
It's almost like, it's almost culty, but like really nice, which is how a lot of cults seem on the surface. I'm pretty surprised you managed to grow anything out here.
The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Uh-oh. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
I mean...
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
So... kind of tough. He's asking you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess.
I kind of get that vibe, too.
Everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Okay. This is serious. Oh, yikes. He asked me to divert your power. I'm going to be honest. He wants me to divert the power over to him, and he mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Because I need power. Your camp has a power regulator, and I need to repair my ship. Exactly.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
Great.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and
Oh,
toward
man.
our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
It does, but... I mean... What if you got against the town? Like, what exactly happened?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them.
I get that.
You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork.
Oh.
His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends
Oh,
them.
it's true, actually. Good point. Let's say I help you instead, then what would happen to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Yeah, but they all come here. Can you support that? You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
See, on the surface, this seems like a very, very easy decision. In that we should just divert power away from Edgewater, but there's gotta be more to it. There's gotta be more to it. Where's Zoe's home? Oh, we're staring at it. Zoe's house. Oh, and this is Stefan, who would know her better than anyone. What the? Not very chatty, this Brewster. Okay, so... I'm not sure how we're going to approach this. Let's start by talking to him. We'll check her house.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too.
I'm good, thanks.
Something I can help you with?
I'm told one of your numbers has gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Okay. Can you tell me anything about what happened on the day that she disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Am I that obvious? Can you tell me a little bit about Zoe?
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer. A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
What was that surprise?
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day.
Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.
Huh.
Hey, I got time.
I don't know if we have any other
I'll help if I
questions in
can.
here, do we?
Hey, I got time.
Let's see what he has to trade.
Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. I wonder if these guys pay more or less than the vending machines. Armor mod stuns and damages melee attackers. Improves weapons rate of fire. You can buy just straight up ammo, extendo sights. We have a 6% discount at the moment. I'm going to sell him... Oh, I see. We can sell junk. Okay, so if we go in and we, like, mark everything as junk, then we could just straight sell it. I'm going to get rid of all these batons, toss ball sticks. This thing is pristine, so I might hold on to that just in case we find somebody that can use this. Mind you, it's going to be a pretty low level, so maybe I'll just sell it and get the extra cash. I think I will do that. Okay. What's yours is mine. Whoops. Subtle. Okay, let's check her place. I'm sure this will give us a clue as to where she's actually at. Zoe's journal, page 22. Today's the day, Zoe. Today is the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the Marauders' threat, bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires, probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me, living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. Bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of salt tuna. Should last me a couple weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime too. Everybody loves adrenatime, even Marauders, right? I got odds those Marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of Marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. What? So, it's quite obvious where she went. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'am. And would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back on this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh, wow, I did hate the Veil once, didn't I? Just because I got sick, everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and grabbed a little too much adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate one box of adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny. Well. Okay. So, one of Zoe's journal entries revealed that she recently planned to run away and join the Marauder camp to the east. Now you know her location, head to the camp, see if she's okay. Well, she's probably going to be leading the camp by the sounds of things. So this is out in this direction, which is good. This is the geothermal plant area down here where all the other stuff is happening. So I think we'll jump out and see what's up with her, come back and make a decision about this plant. But honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. So we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. We'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.